Good morning, good morning. It's your favorite teacher, Matthew James. And this week, we're speaking on standards, deciding your standards and what they are. And I'm going to specifically speak on when I raised my standards that changed my life. So, when I finally discovered what not my morals, but what my values are, it helps me narrow down what my decisions are and how I direct my energy towards. So my five qualities that I look for my values are faith, family, integrity, honesty, and respect. So when it comes to making decisions that I need to make, I follow that bracket, and if it hits every single one of them, of course it works. It gets a little dicier when it doesn't hit all of the qualities, probably like 3 out of the 4 or 3 out of the 5. It hits, and it kind of makes the decision a little harder. But what helped me decide these things is when I looked at certain life circumstances that I went through, and I see that the things that I got in most issues with is when I made decisions outside of my values. So I actually had to sit down and think about what these values were, because subconsciously we have these values, but until you take a step back and actually look at it, you discover like, oh wait, I do value these things. And when I was younger, I understood like, hey, you know what? There's certain things that get me upset. I don't know why they got me upset. But why they got me upset now that I know is it was things outside of my core values. So it's very hard to anchor anything if you don't know your values. And certain things I stopped tolerating was people that lie. If you're going to lie in front of my face, like what's the point of that? That shows no integrity. Integrity and character are very big when it comes to having people in your circle, and I value that so much. And if you're just gonna hang out with liars, that's gonna end up making me a liar too. So that's one thing I just don't tolerate. It's when people are not honest and truthful. It doesn't help you move forward in life. It makes you become kind of fake, and it's not tolerable. Other people can handle that, but not me. And even when it comes to transparency, it's like you can't be transparent with everybody, but if you have those close people to you and you can be transparent with them and how you're feeling and how you're making your decisions, that only just helps your growth. Another thing that I changed for like my habits, the habits I changed was just being consistent and being committed to what I'm trying to grow to, and what I'm trying to get better at. It's like you can't conquer everything in a day. So I try to chip away at things day by day so I don't burn myself out, and it keeps my eyes on the prize of what the task is for the day. Like we have a big ultimate goal that we want to reach, but until we get to that goal, we have to make little steps so we can be our fullest selves while attacking certain tasks. So I used to be the guy of just trying to hit a home run. Now it's like I try to knock out things one thing at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. I don't like getting overwhelmed. And again, I'm going to go circle back to the values. If you want to have good boundaries, set up your values. Start with that, and everything flows from there. It'll help make your decisions easier, and it'll help build out your habits, and it'll create your path to wholeness. I hope you guys receive this message. If this hit you today, like, comment, and share with a friend. All right, you guys have a great day. Deuces.